Hello, I hope you can all hear me. My name's Simeon, I'm from LettingHQ, and I'll be taking you through LettingCheck today and giving you a run through of how to complete inventories from a check-in through to a midterm, all the way through to a checkout. This is recorded as well, so you will be able to watch it again. And I'll be giving away a coupon code at the end, which will give you 50% off for the first 2 months of LettingCheck. So I'll start by logging into LettingCheck, and I'll be going over the main pages and giving you a basic run through of how it works. Okay, so if we click on inventories, we have a full list of our reports in chronological order. If we go over to properties, these are all the houses that you would do inventories for, so you can add them. With landlords and tenants, we have a few more details like phone number and address. But for now, we're just going to go back to inventories and start a new one. So we're taken to this screen and we'd have to select a property. And of course, because we're moving a tenant in, it's a check-in report. And for now, we're just going to ignore templates altogether. So let's save the inventory. And it's this one at the very top. So if we go now and edit that, so the first thing that we'd need to do is add an entry. And if we create a new room, let's choose a bathroom. And the first item we're going to do is a bath. And we've got the option to add conditions and fixtures and fittings. So let's say it's in good condition with slight damage. So the damage type is chipped. And we can add things like bath panel. So let's say it's white plastic. The bath type is white acrylic. Bath taps at end. Taps individual, hot cold, taps lever action. You can add the plug type and the tap finish, and we'll call that brass. Once we've done that, we can also add a note. And save the item. Once we've saved it, we can of course add images, which we can do by clicking this green button on the right and clicking add photo. And if we click this, if we're using this on our phone, it'll take us to a camera. Because I'm using this on a desktop, it's taking me to my documents. So let's click the file and wait for it to upload. Once we've seen the tick, we know that it's done. And we can close that. Let's go through that again and add a new item. And you'll notice that all the rooms that we've added will come under existing rooms, so we don't have to go through this entire list and look for it again. And let's choose a sink. We'll say this is in fair condition with slight damage. We'll say the damage type is cracked. And we'll add some more of these. And we'll say the tap finish is brass again. And of course, we can add notes. So once we've done that, we again click Save the item, and we're taken to this screen. And you'll notice that in orange, that signifies that an item's in less than perfect condition, whilst green is perfect or good. Let's add another photo. Wait for it to load, and once it has, we can click Close. Now we know how to basically add an item. What we're going to do now is save ourselves a lot of time and use templates. So if we head back to inventories and add a new inventory, let's select the same property. Let's call it a check-in. And this time we're going to select a 2-bedroom bungalow. So if we save the inventory, let's see what that does. What it's basically done is add all the rooms and items so that we don't have to. So it saved us a lot of time. You see how long it took to just add those 2 items. But we can see it's added 2 bedrooms, a dining room, a living room, a hallway, a kitchen, a living room, and a front and back garden. You'll be able to add your own templates in case it's not on our list, which you can do by, let's add a new entry and add a new room. So let's say it's one that isn't on this. Let's add a balcony. And save the item. Sorry, gonna have to add an item. And click save. If we wanted to create a template from this, we would just click create templates from inventory on the top left. So all we have to do now is add the items which may not have been included in the template, and the conditions, as well as the images. So let's say the tenant has lived in the property for 6 months now, and we need to do a midterm inspection. And again, you could start an inventory from scratch, but we're going to take advantage of duplication. So again, we're looking at this grey box on the top left, and we're going to click duplicate inventory. So I've got the option here to duplicate the entries, the variation options, photos, and the keys. We are not going to duplicate the photos, and we're going to duplicate everything else over. And of course, we're going to want to change this to an interim. So once we've hit duplicate, if we go back to inventories and go into the report, everything has been switched over except for the photos. Okay, so all we've got to do now is add all the conditions and all the photos that are different. And of course, at the end of a tenancy, we need to do a checkout report, which we can do in exactly the same way as before. And all we'd have to do is click duplicate, change the report type to a checkout, and click duplicate. So we've done the check-in, we've done the midterm, and we've done the checkout. And once we've completed the reports, we of course want a PDF report, which shows us everything recorded in the inventory. And we can do that by going to inventories and clicking this green button on the left. Now this will take us to this page, and we can see a picture of the property, the location, got a table of contents. If we go even further down, we can see the meter readings and the keys. We've also got the inventory items with the fixtures and fittings that we've added. Again, we can see that in red, that signifies that something's broken, whilst green means it's in perfect or good condition. If we scroll even further down to the very bottom, we're going to come to comparison reports. Now these basically show us what has changed during the tenancy. So for example, the meter readings, we can see at the beginning, gas reading was 1,000, whilst on the checkout it's 3,000. With rooms, we've come to the items, so we can see the toilet was in perfect condition at the check-in, and at the checkout it's in poor condition because it's chipped. Okay, thanks for listening. If you do have any questions, please email me, simeon@lettinghq.com. I did hope that all made sense. Again, this is recorded, so you can watch it again. The coupon code that I mentioned earlier is HQ 2 months, all in capitals, and that's going to give you 2 months half price use of LettingCheck. Okay, thank you for listening, and I'll see you again soon.